Hello people, welcome back to Beauty Jam. Today we're going to be doing August favourites. Now what I will say is if the camera seems a bit closer than normal, it's because I've shoved a load of stuff there, so I can't get my camera where it used to be anymore. That's the honest. So yeah, if it seems a bit closer, that's why. You're usually like back there, but now you are here. I'm going to be filming videos right up against the camera eventually, but yeah, that is why. Today we're going to be doing August favourites. These are the things that I have been loving in the month of August, or might I say whilst I was away, because that's mostly where they're from. Yes. These also include for last week in June, because it was last week in June / first week in August that I was away. So some of these are from July. Some of these are from the last week in July as well. But I was also on holiday in August, so they count as August, okay guys? So that's what we're going to do. There are 3 physical and 1 digital. You can probably guess what the digital one is already, but I'm going to leave it till last. Let's get started. So, first thing I've been loving in the month of August are my tanning enhancers. These are coming so much handy when I'm on holiday. You know why? You know why? Because it means I actually get a tan rather than just I do tan anyway without stuff, but not very much. Just like a light little crisp. See, but I actually get a proper full-on tan when I use these. So what I actually use is the Protan stuff. I don't know whether you've ever heard of them, but I like them. And when I was younger, by younger I mean 18, 19, I used to go on sunbeds, and they were okay, but they were like vertical ones. They weren't the lie down ones, they were vertical, and they were okay, but it can get a bit expensive when you're trying to keep it up. Plus, I always much prefer to tan from the natural sun rather than a sunbed, but in the UK we don't really have a choice. So yeah, I used to use the sunbeds, and they do sell these in sunbed shops. You go into sunbed shops, I'm not saying every sunbed shop, but most. You go in and they will sell the Protan stuff for you to use. Because these are, let's just check. Apply immediately before tanning. This product does not contain sunscreen, obviously. Repeated exposure from protected skin while tanning may leave the risk of skin aging, skin cancer and other harmful effects, blah 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 blah. Right? I don't know where it says it, but somewhere, I think it was on the website, not on the actual bottles. They are used for UV as well, so you can use them on the beds, which is why tanning places sell them. It doesn't say it on the thing, but I'm pretty sure it says it on the website. So that's why I bought them, because I was kind of like, wow, I'm going on some beds and I want to be as brown as possible, so I'm going to buy some stuff. And let me just tell you, it does actually work. Like, not a lot for me. Not like, oh my gosh, I'm this, like this colour. It's not like that, but it does work. I've noticed that I tan a lot faster when I use these than when I don't. So I continued with them, I stuck with them, and I've took them on every single holiday since I've been on sunbeds ever. So I bought this one first. It's called Outrageously Sexy Fast Action Double Dark Tanning Lotion. Party Like a Rock Star, and obviously it's from Protan. You get 250ml. And all it says on the back is party like a rock star with this fast acting double dark tanning lotion with sunflower, coconut, something foreign, oil, skin conditioning aloe vera that helps your skin look and feel outrageously sexy. Advanced tanning accelerator and skincare ingredients creating an outrageously sexy glow, appearance and aura. And then it just says it's your skin, so take care of it. Then it obviously goes on to say that this is not sun cream and won't protect your skin, but it's just a tan enhancer. Tan accelerator as they call it, and I love this one that much that once I used it all, and this has still got stuff in, but I bought this and I used it all. I thought for my next holiday in Ibiza I'm going to try this one, because they do all different ones. These aren't the only 2, they do loads of different ones. This one is incredibly black, ultra powerful, 10 times double dark bronzing lotion. It's all about me, from Protan. Now obviously you can see what type of tanner I am. It says darkness is not just turning down the light. Find complete synergy with this ambitious bronzing dark tanning formula that will make everyone envious of your gorgeous, incredibly black allure. Go super dark with this 10 times bronzing blend, harmoniously infused with advanced tanning accelerators, natural exotic extracts, Tahiti oil, and the perfect skin conditioning properties of pure aloe vera. Then obviously that one goes on to say that it's not a sun cream. But I love them both that much that when it came to repurchase, I didn't know which one to get, so I bought both again. There are loads more that I wanted to try, but these were the two that worked for me, so I just stuck with them. Maybe I'll try some more in the future, but these are the two, and I absolutely love them. So these have been my first favourite because I've been away, so obviously I've used them a lot, and yeah. And you know what? I took some oil before, tanning oil. It weren't like creams, it was an actual oil, and it leaked all in my bag, and honestly I was so miffed off. These, really sturdy. They're like hard plastic. They're not like soft. I mean, you can squeeze them, but they're not like the plastic that could snap easily. Do you know what I mean? They're like really hard plastic. So putting them in the plane, putting them in your luggage, just chucking it about, whatever, they are good. And also, guys, on the back it says they are cruelty free. So that just, you know, it's great. So yeah, first monthly favourite, absolutely love them. Second monthly favourite is also a lotion. It's Malibu Soothing After Sun. Guess why? Because I burnt again. Yeah, this is just it. A lot of people moan about their sunburn and oh my gosh, it hurts so much. I can imagine that it does, but I'm kind of that obsessed. I don't want to say obsessed because it sounds like crazy, but let's just use that word. I'm that obsessed with getting a tan that I don't moan when I burn, because I'm kind of like, it's good that I've burnt because that means that I'll tan, right? So I don't moan, but I do take After Sun, and let me just tell you, on my back of my thighs when I'm trying to sit down, this has been, oh my gosh, just my favourite thing, because where we were in the hotel, the seats were like, they were like a hard wood type thing, and they had like a little cushion thing on them, but your thighs, when they stick, which they're going to because you are sweating, and then you stand up, oh my gosh, the pain. But loving this. And I also like to use this when my skin is peeling. I like to use After Sun to kind of, it doesn't get rid of skin peel, but it just moisturises it a little bit and doesn't make it look as flaky. So I like to use that for that as well. So this has been really, really good. I've always used Malibu. I've never really experimented with sun creams and things like that, but I know Malibu are everywhere. You go anywhere and there'll be Malibu, so I just stuck with them. But I've never, like I said, I've never tried any others, so I can't really say that this is my favourite Malibu brand, do you know what I mean? I just stuck with them, and it works for me, so I just stick with it. So yeah, Soothing After Sun for Malibu. Yeah, there you go. My third favourite is my travel bands. Now I know they look kind of small for a wrist, but they do fit, honest. All you do is you put these on your wrist, and this white bubble here you put on the pressure point of your wrist, which is there, and then you can travel. Reason being, I don't know whether I've ever said this before on YouTube, but I get quite travel sick. Not planes, I don't get travel sick on planes, and I don't get travel sick on like trains and things like that. Planes and trains, fine. But coaches and cars and things like that, I get really travel sick. I don't know whether it's because the roads are bumpy and perhaps my belly's just like, oh. So I have to wear travel bands whenever I'm travelling via car or coach. If it's just a short car journey, I'm fine. But if it's a long one, I'm going to need these. Else I'll just be feeling queasy the whole way. Especially coaches. Oh my gosh. So yeah, obviously, when you're travelling, you have to travel to the airport. The plane was fine, but then once you get to your destination, you usually have to get onto a coach for about 40 minutes to drop you at the hotel. So these were needed, and I'm so thankful, because when I got on the plane and looked in my bag, I thought I forgot them. because we travelled by train to the airport, so that was fine. But I genuinely thought I forgot them. But then I found them at the bottom of my bag, just kind of sitting there in the corner, you know. But I was so happy. And they are actually really good. They do work. They do work for me. I've struggled with travel sickness for as long as I can remember. I used to play games on my Game Boy and stuff when I was younger, and that used to kind of take my mind off it because I wasn't focused on the fact that we were travelling. I was focused on playing my Game Boy. But obviously now times have changed. The Game Boy and Nintendo aren't really, not Nintendo, but like the Nintendo DS, aren't really that popular anymore, so I don't take them with me anymore, you know. Plus I'm older, you know, not that that changes anything, but you know. So I don't really take those things with me anymore, so I do actually still struggle with it. But yeah, definitely invest in some travel bans if you struggle from travel sickness. And yeah, there you go. And the fourth thing, which is obviously the digital thing, is Nicki Minaj's Queen. If you guessed that at the beginning of the video, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, Nicki Minaj's Queen was released on the 10th of August. There was a bit of confusion as to whether it was going to be released the 10th or the 17th, but it was released the 10th, which I'm so happy about because that was the original plan. So yeah, Queen got released. I'm not going to go too far into detail because I want to do a proper review on it. So if you want to find out what I actually thought of the album and this, that, the other, then you can check that video out. But just know that it is a monthly favourite and I did like it. So yeah, that is my fourth monthly favourite, and I'm going to do a proper video on that. So I'll link that at the end of this video or in the cards. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe for more videos from me. And make sure you check out my other videos because I've done loads now. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye!